Hello everyone, it is time for race 18 of the season, the official halfway mark of the YoruCAR season. We are live from Auto Club Speedway for another 40 lap event here. This is the PSRLA Meow 400 from Auto Club Speedway. Matt Pink won here last time out. He starts well back in the field though here today. We are now under the California sun instead of under the lights here at Auto Club. And now let's take a look through your starting lineup. And on pole, it is Dylan Matthews in the number 1 in P1 in his GoPro Chevrolet Camaro 4 Trackhouse Racing Team. 2 is outside as the number 45 Costco Toyota Camry of Skylar Taylor for ST Motorsports. Row 2 is a pair of Chevys in Timmy Hill and Puebla Restava debuting a new paint scheme. Row 3 sees the 27 of Ella Baker and the 18 of Austin Liang. Row 4 is Kyler Sestrai and Robbie Gordon. And rounding out the top 10 is a pair of Chevys in Muhammad Nawawi in the 16 and Davne Rodriguez in the 24. Behind them in row 6 is Yaro da Silva and Santi Messi. Row 7 is the 28 of Jeb Ravi and the 9 of Ryan Childress. Row 8 sees Jamal Williams and last Auto Club winner Matt Pink. And row 9 sees the 42 of Angel Gutierrez with the 91 of Brad Storer, a pair of Chevys. And rounding out the top 20 is Caleb Lane and Art de Mission. Row 11 is a pair of Fords with the 20 of Giancarlo Minardi and the 80 of BD Cruz. Row 12 is a pair of Team 2-pack entries with Ridwan Nasir and Habab Jawad. Row 13 is the 6 of Hatam Pervez and the 25 of Andrew Yu. Row 14 is the pair of Red Bull cars, Austin Barnett making his YoruCAR debut, lining up alongside Arjun Nanda Kumar. And rounding out the top 30 is the 86 of Aziz Abdulaziz and the 88 of Lotus Eveland. And then behind them in row 16, it is Ryan Little next to Damian Aft in a pair of Chevys. Row 17 is the 29 of Mike Hunt and the 95 of Nathan Ormond. Row 18 sees Daniel Voiles lining up alongside Hisham Sidqui, a pair of Team Cena entries. Then behind them, it's the 98 of Jeb Burton and the 94 of Logan Conrad. And rounding out the field is Kieran Jimenez. So 40 laps here, a day race as opposed to a night race. We'll bring you when we're ready for green flag action here from Auto Club, our second event here. Who will come out on top? We'll see after 40 laps. Pace car is off. Matthews, Taylor, Hill, Srivastava, and Baker are going to lead us to the green. The green flag is out here from Auto Club. It is an even getaway from both Matthews and Taylor into turn 1. Dylan Matthews going to hang on to the race lead. He clears the 45 of Taylor as we head into turn 2. Dylan Matthews looking for Trackhouse's first win this season, as he leads through turn 3 and 4. Looks like that he's going to lead our first lap here at Auto Club. Currently, of the top 3 up here, he is the only one without a race win. Skylar Taylor won at Phoenix, Purab Srivastava at Nashville. But Dylan Matthews trying to lock himself into the playoffs. We have had a fair bit of winners this season, so we are starting to get to the point where a win may not necessarily guarantee you a playoff spot. We're only halfway through the regular season or rather halfway through the season. We still have 8 more regular season races, which means we can still get well over 16 winners, as 3 wide further back in the field, Kyler Sestrai, Davne Rodriguez, and Robbie Gordon. And Muhammad Nawawi is going to make it 4 wide. This is what the wide track here at Auto Club allows you to do, run 4 wide without much problems. And Nawawi finally putting together a good run. In fact, all College cars are putting together a good run here at Auto Club, as all of them are inside of the top 20 as we speak. Back up front, Dylan Matthews feeling the pressure from Skylar Taylor. Taylor looking for her second win on the season, would further solidify her playoff spot. As we move on to lap 4, Dylan Matthews, though, has coped well, as the front part of the field has started to calm down. Further back, we're still seeing 3-4 wide action, as here is our spring race winner, Matt Pink, won our first race here under the lights. He is well back in this field, currently sitting just outside the top 20. Is looking back up through the field. Oh, Gutierrez putting a brief 4 wide. It looked for a second Chores and Williams might come together, but they all sorted that one out. And back up front, no changes as Liang moves into third. That 18 has been running really well, but still no wins have come the way of Austin Liang, as now Baker and Sivastava do battle for fourth. And here's a face we haven't seen up here in a bit, the 28 of Jeb Rabi from At Star Racing. I believe is currently the lowest winner in the point standings, won at Atlanta earlier in the season. Now on another super speedway-esque over 2 mile oval, he is once again running well. As back up front, Dylan Matthews now has somewhat gapped the field. Has about half a second on Skylar Taylor last time around. And this is looking good for Trackhouse Racing to potentially lock in that first win. Damian Afton, I believe, was the closest one to getting one. Finished second behind Caleb Lane at Martinsville. As further back, more battling as Rodriguez, Baker, Srivastava, and Rabi, they're all going to go 4 wide. Looked for a second that Srivastava and Baker might come together. Pour up Srivastava in the 48, debuting new colors to promote Disney Plus and The Mandalorian. Running well up here, our Nashville winner. The last of the 4 PS Motorsports cars to pick up a win, but could beat Ryan Chores to 2 wins if he can win today. Of course, Rodriguez picked up 2 wins early in the season, and then Santi Messi went on a tear a few weeks ago to make 3 wins, as Rabi nearly down on the apron, trying to get by Srivastava and Rodriguez. And here comes Messi now. After that 3-win streak, Santi Messi has kind of faded into the background. So it's good to see him back up here, potentially battling for win number 4. Nearly slid there into the rear quarter panel of Ella Baker in the 27. But once again, everyone is going to keep their cars pointed straight and out of the wall, as this is what Dylan Matthews is loving to see in his rearview mirror. Nearly a second now on the field, as it's 2 Toyotas of Taylor and Liang that lead the rest of the pack, and then a lot of Chevrolets with a handful of Fords, those being Baker and Rabi up here. As into turn 1 yet again, Taylor holding second, Liang now under pressure from Messi for third. Caleb Lane has come up here and joined the party. You see there the silver 46 has a race win to his name. He won at Martinsville from the pole. Has been having on and off runs ever since, and looks to have a good run going here at Auto Club to try to help his points in case we get over 16 race winners. He could be one of the first ones to go. As Messi has worked his way into fourth. The PS Motorsports cars once again running well. See Messi, Srivastava, and Rodriguez all in a line. The one car that is not up here yet again is Ryan Chores, who's a bit further back, and then Lotus Eveland, of course, in the part-time 88 is back here as well. Bit of a shame to see Eveland running this far back. Of course, the 88 had a good run in the night race here at Auto Club earlier in the season, but not looking too well here for the Nijisan GE and number 88. But back up to the front. Liang has held off Messi, as now Ella Baker moves into fourth. The 27 has been looking really good as of late. Potentially a win on the cards. at a few races if the 27 could make some passes, and maybe a win on the cards today, as the top three, after pulling away from the main pack, have closed up on Dylan Matthews, who's managed to lead every lap so far. But I think Taylor, Liang, and Baker are starting to fight amongst themselves, which could allow Matthews to pull out again. So we head into turn 1. Dylan Matthews driving that number 1 for Trackhouse, of course. Well, originally was driving for Chip Ganassi Racing until their mid-season merger with Good Smile Fifth Wave Racing that formed Triforce Motorsports, the 42, and part-time 4 cars that you see right now. And the 1 that was formerly a Ganassi entry, sent to Trackhouse Racing, and it's worked out quite well for Dylan Matthews. He's seen some very good runs under the Trackhouse banner so far, and is continuing to lead out front here at Auto Club so far. Though Skylar Taylor's once again trying to put some pressure on, as we're 12 laps down onto lap 13 of 40. And it's been all Dylan Matthews so far. No one has been able to find a way around it. Not a lot of people have tried, as there's been a lot of battling in between drivers for the positions behind Matthews. As you see, Liang and Taylor once again doing battle for the second position. Ella Baker could get in on this fight as well. As you see, Liang running the high line. Doesn't look as beneficial through 3 and 4, as Taylor's still holding second. As we begin another lap here at Auto Club. Matthews running that middle line seems to be the line that's working well for that 1 car, as neither Taylor or Liang on the inside or outside are really able to get a run on Matthews through the corners. As Taylor seems to be able to close up on the back straight, but just can't seem to make a move through 3 and 4, but now seems to have the momentum on the outside. And now Taylor and Matthews side by side for the race lead. Skylar Taylor, I think, is going to lead the lap. She will. So Skylar Taylor credited with a lap lead. Can she clear Matthews? The answer is not quite yet. Matthews actually got back to her inside, but now she's going to have help from Liang, and I think, yeah, Skylar Taylor clear into the race lead. So after 14 laps led for Dylan Matthews, he's going to surrender the race lead to the 45 of Skylar Taylor. But now we have Austin Liang in second. The 18 has been a very good car as of late. Won the All-Star Open and finished just shy of a race win at Chicagoland. Just behind Angel Gutierrez, who picked up their second win of the season. Liang still searching for his first in what would be the third win for Jimenez Engineering, as Kyler Sestrai picked up 2 wins earlier in the season for the 19 team. Skylar Taylor out front, though. A handful of good runs have come the way of her cell-phone 45, but none better than at Phoenix earlier in the season, where she picked up her lone race win so far in the season. She is leading out front here at Auto Club, searching for her second win, and which would effectively, well and truly, lock her for the playoffs. As we are also rapidly approaching the halfway point caution. Throughout YoruCAR, since Sonoma, we have not had any incident cautions. We have stayed incident free. All drivers have been racing very cleanly, but still racing aggressively. As Matthews now coming back on the inside, he's not done with Skylar Taylor. He wants his race lead back. Ella Baker once again up here as Gordon forces 4 wide on Nawawi, Messi, and Rodriguez. And Storer and Williams got close there on corner exit of turn 4. Robbie Gordon also searching for his second win, our Kansas winner. As Srivastava way up the track, forced there by teammate Messi. Things are starting to get a little bit dicey as Taylor blocking Rodriguez. or sorry, Matthews, trying to hold the one behind her. And now Ella Baker to the outside. Liang is there as well. Ella Baker going for the race lead now, as Matthews now to the inside as well. Robbie Gordon now all of a sudden up here in the battle as well. Taylor goes to block Baker, clears the 27, but that has left her vulnerable to the one of Dylan Matthews on the inside with help from Robbie Gordon. The one doesn't seem to totally run the inside though, as well as Taylor has, at least in the middle. And I think the 45 is going to be able to clear the one. And as we head down the back, indeed, the 45 clears the one, able to hold the lead for now. But Matthews is going to try again, as there's the halfway point caution. Matthews can't get the drive off of 4 that he would want. And Skylar Taylor is going to lead the field to the halfway caution. So it is Taylor, Baker, Gordon, and then Liang. That is your top 5. Rodriguez, Williams, Nawawi, Storer, and Rabi round out the top 10. We're probably going to be seeing some pit stops here. As looking down through the field, Timmy Hill has really dropped back after a good qualifying performance for the 66. And down pit road we're going to come. Skylar Taylor going to lead the field in. Expect 4 tires and fuel, as the bumpy surface here at Auto Club can be quite abrasive on the tires. As Taylor leads the field in. Expecting the turn in for the pit stop here. Who will make it off of pit road first? Are we going to see any split strategy like we saw in the first race here at Auto Club? And will we keep it all clean on pit road, as looked like Taylor and Matthews were about to come together? And we are going to see split strategy. We about multiple cars taking fuel only, and Robbie Gordon is going to lead the field off taking fuel only. I think so. Nawawi, Rodriguez, Messi all took fuel only. I think Baker took 2 tires, but a lot of guys have taken 4 only. Fuel only. I think Skylar Taylor is the first car off that took 4 tires. And she is well down the order now. So very interesting strategy here at Auto Club, as they're nearly 4 wide coming out the pit lane. Oh, and contact! Srivastava turns Angel Gutierrez coming off of pit lane. 42 goes around. I think both cars are going to escape with little damage, but man, that is a questionable move there from Purab Srivastava, and Hisham Sidgui nearly running over Logan Conrad. We'll bring you back when we're ready for green flag action. There's maybe some tempers flaring here at Auto Club. So after the hecticness that was pit exit, we're ready to see the green flag again. It's going to be a colleague 1-2 with Robbie Gordon and Muhammad Nawawi, then PS3-4 with Davide Rodriguez and Santi Messi. Ella Baker is going to round out the top 5, but all of these guys have taken either fuel or only 2 tires, so we'll see how this pans out. The green flag back out here from Auto Club. So Skylar Taylor is the... Oh, and there's an engine failure for Muhammad Nawawi in front of the field. Barely avoids getting hit there by Skylar Taylor. The 16 pulls onto the apron safely, but as I was saying, Ella Baker, or rather Skylar Taylor, highest car that took 4 tires, restarted 13th and has already jumped up to jumped up to 4th. As that's because everyone who didn't take tires is now pitting. What is happening here at Auto Club? Skylar Taylor to the race lead, as those who didn't take tires are now all coming in. So that leaves those who did take tires at quite the advantage. I'm not sure what everyone was thinking. So Taylor now leads. Jamal Williams now finds himself in second. Instead, Brad Storer, Dylan Matthews, Logan Conrad, Hatam Pervez, Arjun Nandakumar, Ryan Little, and I believe either Lotus Eveland or Mike Hunt round out your top 10. But Taylor now finds herself with over a second lead over the second place Colleague 54 of Jamal Williams. And now Trackhouse's already good looking day turns even better as Storer is now up here as well. Storer in third and Dylan Matthews in fourth. So similar to Chicagoland, a lot of interesting strategy, but it has not played out at all. And Skylar Taylor is going to not get held up by Kieran Jimenez. But her second lead is already fading as Jamal Williams is on the hunt as Hatam Pervez pushed up way high by Logan Conrad in his whiteout 94 that debuted this weekend. Jimenez is giving Taylor a little bit of a fight though. The 45 has not been able to clear the 11 just yet. And that is allowing Jamal Williams to close up big time. Williams searching for Colleague's second win on the season, trying to lock himself into the playoffs. He is hunting down the 54 of Taylor, who just clears Jimenez, but I think Jimenez is trying to get back down the inside of the 45 to get the lap back now. Doesn't quite have the pace to keep up with the 45. And Taylor is clear by the 11. But still another lapper, the 25 there. Andrew Yu in the frame as Jimenez still trying to fight the 45. But I think Williams has lost a little bit of pace as he's going to send it though through turn 2 and really close up on Taylor. And now he's side by side with the 11. Can he clear Jimenez faster than Taylor did? The answer appears to be yes, and it looks like the 54 really is trying to run that high line. And it seems to at least be partially working for him, as he's really been able to close up on Taylor, but so have the rest of this top 5 in Storer, Pervez, and Matthews. Logan Conrad also not too far out, and nor is the 40 of Ryan Little. And now Williams is right there as Jimenez is still making life difficult for race leader Skylar Taylor. You would figure the two Toyotas would work together, but it really seems like that they aren't interested in doing so. And now Williams maybe had a shot at the race lead there, but Jimenez is still there on the inside, so the 54 couldn't make a move. Now here come the two Trackhouse cars of Storer and Matthews. As I think that is going to be the last that Taylor sees of Jimenez. Not quite, as Storer now trying to maybe look on Williams. Williams is now going to have to focus more on what's behind him rather than what's ahead. As here comes the 91 on the 54 trying to take second place away. Oh, and Storer's washed up the track, and so is Matthews, but I think the 91 actually likes running up against that wall, as he's going to actually get by Williams quite easily. So Brad Storer now into second. Matthews could try to make it third. 3 wide now between Matthews, Williams, and Jimenez for a second. Conrad now up here as well inside the top 5. And Dylan Matthews, I think with Williams to the inside, is going to move into third. Conrad trying to bump Jamal Williams down to 5th. So I think the 94's actually got a bit of rear end damage. So this is a good run going for Logan Conrad. I wonder if he sustained that on pit road. As Storer now hunting after Skylar Taylor. 10 laps to go here from Auto Club. Are we going to see another grandstand finish like we did at Chicagoland? I feel like the guys behind are squabbling too much among themselves. It's just like when Matthews was out front. as now the teammates Storer and Matthews are going to go at it. They need to really work together to try to get up and challenge the 45 of Taylor, because I don't think they're going to be catching Andrew Yu in time for him to make a difference, and I think Storer's going to use Jimenez as a bit of a pick there, or at least attempted to, on his teammate, but I think Matthews actually got the better run. And Dylan Matthews into second. He's got to clear Kieran Jimenez, though, if he wants a shot at the 45 of Taylor, and he's not going to have a lot of time to do it and then get up there to challenge the 45. Skylar Taylor at the moment sitting pretty. He's got the 11 of Jimenez, who previously really wasn't working with him, now is acting a bit like her rear gunner. As we come up on 5 laps to go, Andrew Yu still some ways out, so I don't think we're going to catch him. Skylar Taylor, oh, the caution is out. The caution is out here. No clear reason why. Skylar Taylor gonna lead him back to 6 to go. So we're gonna have a very late race restart. And that changes everything, because that's going to bunch the field back up. This is exactly what Skylar Taylor did not want. As we come to the caution, Skylar Taylor, your race leader. Dylan Matthews is going to be second. Storer third. Then Pervez and Conrad. So we'll bring you when we're ready for this late race restart. Skylar Taylor, your race leader, but can she hold it? We're going to see the green-white checkered, but this may actually work out perfectly for Taylor. She gets to restart ahead of Jimenez. Jimenez not dropping to the inside. Green flag back out here. 2 laps to go. Can Taylor hold on? Into turn 1. Skylar Taylor still holding the race lead. No one's made a move to get by the lapper of Kieran Jimenez. But the question is now Jimenez going to try to get his lap back on Taylor? Matthews now really starting to drop back on the 11. This may be Taylor's race to lose as we come to the white flag. Jimenez to the inside of Taylor, nothing doing there. And now Jimenez is going to actually get a better run though than Taylor through 3 and 4. And now the lapper's going to battle the leader. White flag in the air for Skylar Taylor. Jimenez to the inside. Is this an opportunity for Matthews, or is he too far back? Another grandstand finish. Looks like it's coming the way of us here at Auto Club. Can Dylan Matthews hunt down the 45 of Skylar Taylor? The one got a good run off of turn 2. He's going to be right there. Jimenez unlaps himself, and Matthews to the inside of Taylor, but Jimenez is going to be right there. How much is that going to affect the 45's run wide? Matthews to the lead off of turn 4. And Dylan Matthews, I think, is going to steal the win to the line. He will. Dylan Matthews takes his first and Trackhouse's first win of YoruCAR here at Auto Club. An untimely caution and attacking from who was her rear gunner for most race. Kieran Jimenez is going to give Dylan Matthews and Trackhouse Racing Team their first win here in YoruCAR. They are preliminarily locked for the YoruCAR playoffs now. Skylar Taylor going to come home so close in second. And then Trackhouse is going to make it a 1-3 with Brad Storer in third. Logan Conrad fourth. Jamal Williams fifth. Mike Hunt, Purab Srivastava, good recovery to 7th. Ryan Little, Caleb Lane, and Angel Gutierrez, after getting spun by Srivastava, finishes in 10th. Then Austin Liang, Laziz Abdulaziz, Yaro Da Silva, the 98 of Jeb Burton, BD Cruz, Andrew Yu, Giancarlo Minardi, Hisham Sidqui, Lotus Eveland, and Kyler Sustrai round out the top 20. Then Kieran Jimenez, Arjun Nandi Kumar, Arte Mission, Kieran Jimenez. Then Hatam Pervez, the 99 of Damian Afton, Davide Rodriguez, Austin Barnett, Robbie Gordon, Santi Messi, Habab Jawad, Daniel Voiles, Matt Pink, Nathan Ormond, Ryan Childress, Ella Baker, Ridwan Nasir, Timmy Hill, and Jeb Rabi round out your finishers, with Muhammad Nawawi failing to finish after an engine failure. That has been all from a thrilling finish here at Auto Club. We officially are going to enter the second half of the season next time you tune in. So that has been all. Thank you for watching. This has been YoruCAR on ESPN.